What do we see? A guy doing bizarre, silly actions that a normal person would never want to do. Doubling the oddity, he dresses in tight outfits in various colors. Yet somehow, he once was an internet icon and was loved by content consumers, especially on the YouTube platform. But then, all good things come to an end. Filthy Frank said goodbye to content creation. Instead, we now see a talented singer and songwriter under the stage name Joji. As of 2023, he has sold over 1.5 million albums in the US alone. In 2022, the song Glimpse of Us topped the charts in several countries upon release and reached number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. Why did George Miller abandon the Filthy Frank persona? Miller created his first YouTube channel in June 2008 under the name Disaster Music, and from the channel's description, you could see the introduction. Until then, I welcome you to a terrible place on the internet. At that time, he was a 16-year-old teenager, studying at the Canadian Academy in Kobe, Japan. This is an independent international school from kindergarten to 12th grade. Initially, Miller uploaded a few silly prank videos of himself and his friends. After a year, things did not go as expected, so he temporarily stopped making videos. Instead, he focused entirely on music. Miller joined a hip-hop group named Beast Miso. At night, he performed with the band in bars in Japan. George returned to his YouTube career on August 5, 2011, and from there his other personas gradually emerged. He told us stories about his daily life, but with the addition of shocking and disturbing humorous remarks. Shortly after, on November 9, 2011, the song that kick-started George's meme rap career was uploaded, titled Who's the Sucker? And then, just a few months later, we saw him appear in a tight pink suit. This was the official introduction to the character Pink Guy, the second persona in the Filthy Frank universe. A distinctive feature of Pink Guy's persona is the music. Most videos you watch of this character will always have a song accompanying it. This could be an indirect way for George to promote his future music career. Not stopping there, George also built a universe called Filthy Frank, filled with many characters like Reddick, Fake Frank, Dade, Chin Chin, Salamander Man, and Safari Man. The content of Filthy Frank, along with the various characters in the aforementioned universe, was extremely complex and lacked coherence. Sometimes videos were uploaded within a year, leaving viewers confused about the story. And the explosion happened in 2013. Moreover, its level was global, called the Harlem Shake. On February 2, 2013, the video Do the Harlem Shake was uploaded. The video featured Pink Guy and 3 artistic friends performing a short clip from Bauer's song Harlem Shake. It spread widely, with numerous cover videos made by countries around the world. The phrase Harlem Shake also made it onto Google Trends in the trending and YouTube video tabs. That year, Filthy Frank's Harlem Shake was even dubbed Meme of the Year. However, despite its high virality and recognition within the online community, YouTube didn't actually appreciate Filthy Frank. The reason is that YouTube aims to promote television-like trends, which is also one of its directions. This is why today we not only watch on handheld devices, but also on TV. Therefore, it can be said that YouTube tends to favor content creators who are family-friendly. Filthy Frank was completely different. He consistently received age-restricted videos, deletions, or copyright violations, and it seemed like he could lose everything. Around mid-2014, George really tried to abandon the Filthy Frank persona, even though he had thought about it long before gaining recognition with around 200,000 subscribers. On May 3, 2014, he uploaded a video titled Filthy Frank Exposes Himself, revealing more about himself. This was the first time he spoke directly to his audience about George Miller's identity, and of course in a very serious manner. George mentioned several other projects he was working on and could expect in the future, including an animated series, albums by Pink Guy, and a YouTube channel called Joji Vlog. Joji's vlogs provide a detailed look into his daily life without filth, jokes, or antics. Sadly, only a few fans liked these vlogs. Others hated them. They disliked Filthy Frank living a normal life. They opposed all the new ideas he had. They left rude, vulgar, and harmful comments. They wanted him to remain as Filthy Frank. They didn't care about his well-being as a person. In the song Attention, as a musician and singer, Joji explains that he wants to express all his inner thoughts and struggles, but no one cares. Joji knows he's different and quirky, which makes people think he's indifferent. As we can see, the important thing in these vlogs is happiness. Joji is very happy making these videos, playing with friends, laughing genuine laughs, and making music. Being himself was one of the primary reasons Joji abandoned Filthy Frank, among other reasons. When doing anything, everyone hopes to achieve major milestones in their goals, and once we reach those goals, we often need to expand further goals. This may also be true in George's case. His YouTube journey was long and garnered some successes, the biggest of which was the Harlem Shake. The number of subscribers grew from 1 million to 2 million, and eventually reached 7 million subscribers. As a YouTube content creator, he had gained a significant following, and pushing it further seemed futile. He now finds himself at a crossroads with three choices. First, he could continue focusing on developing Filthy Frank content, but with a realistic view that it's becoming increasingly hollow. The next option is to create different content on YouTube. However, because the audience has become so accustomed to a persona he built, what can he do to shift his content? Additionally, the content has attracted a toxic viewer community, making it difficult for him to garner support and leaving him stuck. Lastly, he could transition into another creative endeavor. This might be the most feasible option because his passion lies in music. PewDiePie has also mentioned George's perfect timing in transitioning away from the Filthy Frank persona. The ability to earn money was also the reason he wanted to abandon the persona he had built on YouTube. As mentioned earlier, YouTube prefers family-friendly content, and certainly the videos on the Filthy Frank channel do not fit this criterion. Even though financial motives aren't his primary concern, it's still a factor not to be overlooked. Imagine at the peak, earning $10,000 from channel ads, but then seeing it drop to $7,000, and eventually around $4,000 in subsequent months. This decline can significantly diminish the motivation to continue, especially when the content is damaging to mental and physical health. More details. YouTube has previously stated that recommended videos are not influenced by the monetization status of the channel, but one might speculate that this statement isn't entirely accurate. YouTube shares revenue with creators at a 55% rate, so when a channel isn't monetized or its earning potential decreases, YouTube's earnings from that channel also decrease. Therefore, they may prioritize channels with higher earning potential. Moreover, the primary need is to promote advertisers, so if a video isn't monetized, it affects ad distribution within that video. Hence, it's highly likely that such videos will receive less priority in recommendations. This was also the time when Filthy Frank transitioned into Joji. He quietly released music without promoting it. About 90% of these songs were not of very high quality. The instrumental part of the music often overshadowed his vocals in the songs. The track World Star Money was one of the first songs by Joji to capture fans' attention. However, it was a smart strategy by him. Instead of just releasing a ballad where he sings with a music video, he subtly planted small seeds without trying to overshadow, allowing fans to gradually accept his new image and gain their trust. However, during that time, he continued to make the Pink Guy persona more famous, but through music projects. He created an album for Pink Guy. It's worth noting that George has collaborated with many other prominent creators and gained admiration from musicians. Pink Guy, as an artist and an internet persona, was reaching new heights. Despite these successes, George quietly stayed behind the scenes, sowing the seeds of his music under the name Joji. Significant step in his transition probably came from his involvement with 88 Rising. This company serves as a music development platform and record label primarily for Asian and Asian American artists releasing music in the United States. In October 2016, he received his first video posted on the 88 Rising YouTube channel. People might think it was a music video about Pink Guy, but it actually wasn't. This could have been the company's way of using the Pink Guy persona to promote music products from other artists within the company. The first song he uploaded there was the track Tom, released a year later. Gradually, with several other songs, we saw clear signs of collaboration between 88 Rising and Joji. This brings us to April 2017 with the song I Don't Want to Waste My Time, which exploded with Joji as a serious musician and vocalist, showcasing emotional vocals that unmistakably revealed him as a performing artist. After this song, fans of the Filthy Frank persona began to realize how serious Joji was and the potential he had, and they also slowly accepted the truth that the Filthy Frank persona was coming to an end. Only 3 videos were posted in 2017, and they were not related to music. The last video served as a reminder as the Filthy Frank persona was laid to rest with the release of the book, Francis of the Filth. He published a complete summary of the entire legend of Filthy Frank. Perhaps Joji's career is truly unique. He has come a long way to find himself and pursue what he truly loves. While Filthy Frank brought us laughter, it's uncertain whether George Miller was truly happy and content during that time. Perhaps only he knows the difficulties he faced. Nevertheless, Filthy Frank fulfilled his mission well, and now it's Joji's turn to carry on with the rest of his journey.